this is Jean. I hope you're having a lovely week, and I hope you're having a lovely holiday season. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. And today I'm here to talk to you about Marisa Peer's book called I Am Enough. I think so many times in life we struggle so much to understand who we are on this earth and how much we struggle in our confidence level, and we question ourselves. Am I worthy of everything? Now, in her book, Marisa Peer is actually a therapist, and she talks about this. And it was so fundamental and such a beautiful book. So if you're interested to learn more about worth, I think you should definitely check it out. So in her book, she mentions the following. She says that in her years of doing therapy, everything boils down to 3 categories of clients. Most of these clients, all they really want is to belong and not to get rejected. Now, the first type of client is the following. It's the type of client that actually think that they want to have love, they want to have career, they want to have money, they want to have self-love, and they want to have inner peace. However, they don't have any of these. And the second type is the type of client that actually have many of these things but are sabotaging it with workaholism, with alcoholism, or actually with cheating or different kind of drugs or abusive substance. The third type of the client is the type of client that knows how to balance it all. And they are the type of client that actually knows that they could get everything if they love themselves more, with more self-love, and they're trying to teach it toward the world. Now, a lot of times when you have people that are going through abuses, traumas, sometimes you have clients that maybe their parents want them to be perfect, so they're very hypercritical of themselves. Or sometimes you're gonna have maybe a client that the father will say, criticize them when they see them, but whenever they don't see them, they don't say anything because obviously they're at work, and that causes a lot of pain to the child itself. There's also a client in the book of Marisa Peer, and in that book, Marisa said that the client has been going through so many bad relationships, and they're all abusive relationships, and the girl does not understand why. So after that, the client told Marisa about an incident that happened to her. So when she was young, a lot of time her father would come home and would actually say mean things to her, verbal abuse. And it was very painful to her. She felt she wasn't enough. But the following day, the father will just pretend nothing has ever happened. So throughout the accumulation of that, throughout her lifetime, she felt she is not enough. So she would always replicate the same type of pattern. She will always go back to date the same type of guys that are similar to her father. So it's very important for us to understand that sometimes we are always going back to our pattern, and we are going back to the blueprint that we know. But it's very important for us to see that we can make something that is familiar very unfamiliar. The key is to make the pattern that you used to know unfamiliar to you. In that circumstance, you can live a different kind of pattern of life. If, for example, you think you're not worthy, you're not enough, you could retransform it. You could say you're worthy, you're enough, or you could state it in front of a mirror that Marisa Peer says, to write on the mirror to say, I am enough. And that transform who you are. You could use positive affirmation to say, I'm enough, I'm pretty, I'm great, I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I have abundance, and things that you wish. Now, sometimes there's some hurt and also some kind of pain that's been inflicted upon us when we are a child, but it's not from us. It's passed on from your parents, from your grandparents, or from your relatives that pass on this type of hurt and this type of feeling of shame. And when that goes through you, you have to go through this exercise to say, and then you release it. Now, sometimes when you finish the releasing of these emotions, once you release all of these emotions, you go back to it and you say, I am a great girl, I am worthy, or what kind of affirmation you wish to have. And one last thing that I wish to mention from the book of Marisa Peer, she mentioned the part that is very important. That part is about always doing the things you don't like first. Like that, you have the whole day set up for you. You remove the most biggest block that you don't like in your life out of the way, so you have the rest of the day for yourself to do all the things that you want to do. And these are some of the tidbits that is being talked about in the book of Marisa Peer, I Am Enough. And I hope on this beautiful, loving 2022 that is coming, that you will enjoy and feel enough with all over your life and understand that you're worthy of all the abundance that comes to you. And may you have a lovely, happy new year ahead. I'll see you in the new year. Bye-bye for now.